My handwriting isn't very legible, first and foremost, but the reason that I keep notebooks, this is just one of many, but I keep notebooks because, first of all, it makes ideas real, and when it's in my mind, it's still virtual. Even if it's on my mobile device, I still consider it virtual. To take it from the virtual world and make it a reality, I need to put it on paper. When I put it on paper, it also makes it very, very easy for me to kind of flip back and go through my notes, and it reminds me of many ideas that I had. I find it a very good habit to always carry a notebook with a pen around, because whenever an idea does come to my mind, I like to jot it down. Now others will say, yeah, I can just quickly type it in, and everybody has their own way, there's no right way. But for me, I just find it very powerful to be able to use the pen and take what's in the mind and transfer it onto a piece of paper. So that's what I do, and it's worked for me, right? So this is one book of many, and if you were to flip through many books before even I started 3D Crystal, you'll see how ideas formulated and how certain ideas actually were acted on and how other ideas weren't. One interesting thing is that 3D Crystal and what it is today was this. It was just an idea in a book, and this book was tucked away in a drawer. It almost stayed that way, and unfortunately there's many amazing ideas people have, but they only remain ideas. They don't become real because they don't act on them. And in my case, I almost fell into that trap too. But what ended up happening was I spoke to my director, and I made a decision that something was holding me back from, wanting to go up to executive levels in my job. And what it was that I was always questioning this idea that I had on a piece of paper in this book. And so I spoke to my director and I asked for permission to try and make the idea real. He was so understanding that he gave me a year off with a guarantee to have my job back if I wanted it, if this idea didn't become a success. That's exactly how this idea started. And I encourage that all of you out there that have an idea, don't just keep it on a piece of paper. Start it on a piece of paper, but act on it, try it out, and see if you can make it real as well.
Ooh, baby, quick on.